All right, we got a couple people in here. Just want to go ahead and say hi and wait for everybody to get in. We got a couple people waiting. What's going on, guys? Making some money on Penn National here this morning. Penn is the online gaming stock. This thing just absolutely just keeps on roaring to the upside. And some very, very, very good news. The Virginia Lottery has approved sports betting regulation with the permit application begin in October. So yet another state added to the list of states that you can use their app to bet on, because you have to have your locations turned on when you're using that app. So if you're in a state that doesn't allow betting, it's not going to let you bet. You're going to have to go across the state line to, a state that's going to let you do that. So on Penn National, let's see here. I bought this morning. I bought two, just spent $40. And if you look in the first link in my description or in the chat, the first link in chat, read exactly what that says and then click the link there. It doesn't matter the size of your account. It doesn't matter if you got $50 or you got $50,000. It doesn't take that. You just, discipline dictates action. If you're willing to put in the time to sacrifice each and every single day, instead of being out, maybe going to the bar, you watch the football, yes, you need to relax. Put in the time to work, it will come. Anyway, it was up 580%. I trimmed some of these. I bought two of the $75 calls expiring tomorrow for $20. So the last couple here I have $20, so $40, and they are currently worth $232, or a profit of 480% in about 30 minutes. So I just wanted to share that with you regarding account size. I heard someone say yesterday, yeah, but I can't do anything until I get 10,000 in my account. No, that's the power of options. That's the ability of what options does for you. And that's why I love options. I trade common stocks and options as well, small, mid, and large caps. But I do love options. And, my buying, I don't have a lot of buying power, kind of taking a little hit this last week. So, I'm playing a lot more options this week than usual. So just want to share that one with you. I'm probably going to hold that because the stock's here at $72. I'm probably going to hold that till tomorrow. We'll see how the rest of the day pans out. So, VXRT, that's another crazy one. They said they can still move forward with the vaccine. Hit the high at 932. I did get the $10 calls on that. So I'm holding down. I'm down a little bit on those. What's everybody else trading today? What's going on? I put this thing up. It was on Streamlabs. It said something about how to get to 500 subs, and I made this up and did it, and I put it on there. But for some reason, it's not showing up on the screen. If everybody knows anything about that or how to fix that, I'd appreciate it. I don't know why it's not showing up on the stream. Anyway, give it a thumbs up. Glad you're here. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Let's look around and see what else we got moving here. I did get in some Apple calls this morning as well. These are the 127s. Let me go over and look. Apple. Where did you go? I'll just pull it up over here. All right, I bought them. I was up. I just bought 5 at a penny, but they went as high as $3. So honestly, right now I've already doubled my money, and that's why I just put a few dollars. It's really a long flyer. Just the 127.50 calls on Apple. So I just got 5 of them for $1. So $5 is all it cost me. They're the 127.50s expiring tomorrow. I didn't want to go too crazy. I don't like losing money. It happens, but no sense being reckless, and always manage your risk. They went as high as 3, so that was a triple actually. if you take a look at those. So I'm looking for the rebound to continue tomorrow as well on those. Apple's coming back down, but we're just in a tough, choppy market right now. But I like, and I was speaking about it yesterday, how the SPYs respected the pink line there, which is the 50 moving average. It's bounced off the 200, almost tapped the 50 here back in June. So we're sitting right here again on it. We broke down here below the 20 moving average. We're in this choppy zone right now. We've been in for a week. We had the drop, and now we've been kind of chopping around up and down. So as long as this area can support here on the pink line and say between I don't know, we'll call it 343 and 333, then we can continue this move higher to the upside. Now, Trump came out yesterday and said we're going to have some vaccine talks. They announced a couple other companies that are allowed to proceed with the FDA to do some more vaccines. He said at the end of October, somebody may have a vaccine. Now, sometimes he kind of talks it up a little bit more than it is. So does that mean it's the end of November, not really October? I don't know, but obviously he's hopeful, and I know he's pushing these doctors and companies that work on it to, they're working 24 hours a day around the clock, I'm sure, to get a vaccine going. So if they do, that'd be great. And once we get that, the SPY can go back up here to 360, 358. We can continue to all-time highs again. Miller Herman MLHR is another nice one. I didn't think it was going to continue this far up. Let's take a look over here on the daily chart. And there's no real resistance. This is all the drop from the pandemic, so no real resistance until $40. Look at this monster volume today coming in. I mean, just 7.1 million. The average volume is 675,000. So, I mean, you're talking 12, 13 times the average volume in this stock. Just unbelievable. Let's see what else we got going on. Looking at another monitor over here. And CNA. I had Tesla calls as well, and I had the 465s, and I sold them this morning. I mean, I just picked up. It was looking like this thing was going to break 410. I thought maybe it was going to break 400. I sold them, took a pretty nasty loss on them. Then I bought some way out of the money cheapies, like 495s and 500s I added to my position. Then I averaged down and then made a little bit on those. So, it's reclaiming this level and holding this area here. I'll scroll back. We'll blow it up. So right here, this pivot high of 426, that's kind of where we're sitting right now. We went down and tested this area down here. This isn't really an area per se, this 410, 400 obviously. But if you look right here, it is very interesting. The 409, that little area to hit there, tapped there, came back, reclaimed it, broke it, went all the way up here to 460, but came back, held that level. So from here moving forward, the 410 area, 409, 410-ish, is a very good area to hold for support moving forward. So if that's broken, then 400, then that will take us back down into the high threes. But for now, we're safe. What stocks are you guys trading this morning? Another one I was trading here this morning as well is First Solar. I got the 60 puts on these. I just like how, it's kind of down here in no man's land. It dropped down, put in kind of a flag here, you can see. That's just a bear flag. And then, of course, the continuation back down. So I got the 60s because there's a lot of price action over here in the 60 area. So I got the 60 puts expiring tomorrow. Excited about those. So look at this E-bond. 8 to 14. What in the world is this? I just saw this thing. I don't see any particular. Anybody see any news on E-bond? Nothing. I don't know if anybody saw anything on that or not. Probably pump and dump, see what volume 800,000, average of 637. Of course, I saw it here at 8 o'clock. That would have, 8 o'clock, $8. That would have been beautiful. Would have been a beauty. Same one over here. This thing wants to go higher. Anybody see anything on this? Look at this monster. See, man, the RSL, that's 94. Watch for the short. We got options on it. Options on eBay, of course, some. Yep, I know it. Chinese company. What's the float on it? Float 75 million, pretty high float from one of them Chinese companies like this. No options, of course. They are notorious for this. Don't be left on back. If you caught the run up, great. And I always get my money and get out on those, but I missed it, so obviously didn't see it here till about what it was, 12:50 here just a little bit ago. So nothing there. Again, watch for the short. I don't see anything specific on it. Anybody got anything particular they can find? Everybody hear me okay? You're getting ready to halt here or turn around. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that one. I'm going to put a little alert here because I'm going to have a feeling it's going to go back below 1257 pretty quickly.
Attention, an alert target has been reached.
Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button there, but I don't know what I just did. EBON. There we go. I got a new computer, so I'm getting used to all the function control buttons do different things. A lot different than the old one. The volume, instead of just pressing the volume button up and down, you got to hold the function and press to go to the volume. The other one, I just had the volume button up, down, and then mute. Now I got to press 2 keys to do that. It's a pain in the ass. Vinny! What's up, man? You see this E-bond? I was late to the party on it. Was looking at Axel and Tesla. Boy, this thing, well, that candle had 18,000, but you could see it coming in. That was at 9:40, so that's been an hour ago. I didn't see it till 12:50 here, so I wasn't hopping in. No, obviously, but if you got shorts on it or locates, I'm sure they're going to be expensive. 75 million in the float, so they probably had quite a few floating around out there. Yeah, I can't find it. It's a Chinese company. So, yeah, so pump it up. I don't see anything specific, but again, you don't know. I mean, this look at this volume ramp here. It's a new little feature I added on my e-signal this morning. I want to install it here on my computer. That's just volume, but I like how it ties in the volume bars, and you can kind of see the ramp a little bit clearer and stuff. Anyway, I like it. So And for those of you other guys watching, over here on the left is my Trade Ideas stock scanners. I've used them for over 5 or 6 years now. There's a link in the description if you guys want to take a look at them. I swear by them. They're relatively cheap, and you can create any kind of custom scanner you want. I just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, or 12 up now. I've literally got hundreds and hundreds of them. These are the main ones I use, but I mean, you can create all kinds. They have proprietary ones that they've developed that come with it. And this is the version inside of eSignal. They have a standalone version. I just like it inside of eSignal because when I click on a symbol, it automatically pulls it up in my software. So, and look at this, SOL. Now, most of the time when I say SOL, I mean shit out of luck. And actually on this one, you're not shit out of luck because I think we can get to 184. But this is a super low volume, 137 versus average volume of 533. So probably not touching that right now. Yeah, man, I missed the Chinese banger E-bond, buddy. I was looking at Tesla, didn't even see it, and then I saw it at 1250. And I knew I wasn't going to be chasing it there because it was about to get halted, and of course it got halted up here at 441.42. But now someone just tapped 1475, now 1489. You know, who knows how this is go? But again, 94 RSI before Chinese bumping up, or no verifiable news on it because it had been running for an hour. So it's been running for 5 minutes. You might not find the news because it's not quite published sometimes. But after an hour, there should be some news on it, and someone's just running this one up. I don't know if you can get in, get out of it. Be my guest. I'm a little late to the party here, and I'm not going to touch it right now. Yeah, SRNE. You know what? I had puts on that thing yesterday, or the other day, Tuesday. I can't remember. And then they come out with the news this morning because they launched the drug trials, right? I'm like, after they said that they weren't going to be Ken. Remember we ran all up here to 20 earlier, a month or two ago, and went to 6. So I got all screwed out. I had the calls, I sold them, then I bought more upsides, lost on those, had the commons, sold on the first half, lost on the second. Came back down here. I'm like, well, I'm buying more puts for the 200 moving average. Didn't go. Now it goes up. I don't know. These vaccine stocks, like, look at the mRNA too. Look at this one, right? Look at what it's done. It went to $100, well, 98, whatever, and then we pulled all the way back here in the 50s. And for the last week and a half, we went from 50 all the way up here to 70. So I'm back in it. I've held the stock. And I trimmed about 70% of my position. I had about, 80 shares of it. I'm down to 7. So, again, whoever's first to market with these vaccines is going to be the big premium winner. Hey, man, thanks for coming back, Straight Baller. Yeah, after hours on that thing on Myrna last night was nuts, man. That was absolutely nuts. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out NKLA too myself. I mean, like GM took a stake in them, then they didn't. Then they said, "Well, did you verify? Have you checked all this information? They're doing, they're legit. They're saying they got this truck. They didn't build the truck. They did. They don't. Who knows? The stock's been all over the place. I got puts on it. The other, when it was just kind of right here when it was coming back down, whenever that was, the 10th. So about a week ago, maybe it was on Friday. And, then they get this news that, hey, maybe it's legit. And then GM takes a stake. And then GM says, well, they didn't really do any diligence. They're just partnering with them. So I don't know what the hell's going on. That's why if I'm going to trade electric vehicle stock, I'm going to take my bread and butter right here, baby. Tesla. And that SOB smoked me this morning. On my 465 calls, I got out down here around the 412s. I paid $1,100 for them. I got out, took a $800 loss. I think I sold it for $300. And then then the premium went back up to about $900. but I doubled down on some 495s. I'll show you for those guys who just came in on my 495 calls. So this average was like 5 something. So I bought 2 this morning at 67. I bought some yesterday. I don't know why. Anyway, I bought some yesterday at like, I don't know, I want to say $5. No, it wasn't 5. Maybe like $3.50. And then anyway, I saw one this morning at $1.50. All right, so that's that one. And then the 500 call, I bought another one. I think I paid $4 or something for that. Now I have 2 with an average of 248. Again, this thing was down at 49 cents this morning. Went all the way to $2, down $1.30. Now we're sitting up here at $1.43. For those of you guys who are newer to trading options and or the market in general, take a look at the first link in the chat I have pinned up there. If you guys can see that. Is it pinned in the actual chat, or do you have to scroll up? I can't know how to pin it up in the chat. I can pin it below. But that's on my Penn National. All right. People talk, I got to have 10,000 in my account. I heard somebody yesterday saying that, and this person, not mentioning any names, but several of us in here know who he is. 10,000, I can't make $100 a day until I get 10,000 account. Like, no, you don't. You can have $100 account, make $100 a day. You can have $10 account, make $100. Now, I'm not saying every single day, no. But can you make $100 with 25? Yes. Can you make $200 off of 40? Yes. Click that link, and I'll copy it and repost it down here. But I just want y'all to read what there's too many, what it says. Can you guys see that up there? The NAK, man, that thing's always jumping around. I'm looking at a different screen, like I'm on my main screen that I'm streaming, so I don't always, and it's a 34-inch monitor. Then I have another one over here, but so they're on like my left and the right side, so I'm not always looking at the chat, and I apologize. Just saw your NAK thing. This looks like this Tesla here. I like this little ramp going back over 437.50. I tell you, you got to have a strong stomach to trade Tesla. You have to size in accordingly. Where's the screenshot? All right. So did you get any of you guys read that up there in the chat or no? All right. So this is this morning. All right. This is Penn National, and maybe I'm repeating myself for some people who are here who came in early, but 600%, right? I spent $40 and made 600% on $40. Now I haven't cashed it out yet, so I haven't actually realized that 600%. But I'm holding it till tomorrow. It's this pin right here. It's a $75 cost, and I bet you I haven't looked at it in about 30 minutes, 20 minutes since I started streaming. I'm going to put it in here now. I'll bring it over to the screen. You guys can take a look. Penn National, $75 calls expiring tomorrow. Okay, this is no joke, guys. Right here, Vinny knows I'm legit. I am up 950% off a $40 investment. Okay, $40 is now worth $410. All right, but the percentage, yeah. It's all the bottom. It all bottom boils down to the dollar amount. But what I'm saying, I took $40, and now it's worth $420. All right, almost 10 times my money. I grabbed them. I'll tell you exactly when I grabbed them. 9:30, right at the open. I had my orders in. I bought 2 contracts at $20 because the stock. I saw the news about it being legalized in Virginia. Let's go back over here. So Virginia Lottery approved sports betting regulations permit. And then also, that was after, but they got an analyst upgrade this morning and a price target upgrade to $85 a share. So the stock's at $66. I just grabbed, $10 out of the money. Again, I spent $40 to take that risk. it could have went to $60 and I would have lost my 40, right? That's why I didn't put 4,000 in or 400. It doesn't take much. You just do this time and time and time again. You're going to make some money. 1,000% officially right now. 1,000%. Yep. So, I got, someone yesterday saying, oh, I need $10,000 to make $100 a day. No, you don't. There you go. $20 to $40. 40, now worth 416. 1,000%. Take a screenshot. As a matter of fact, I need to take a new one because I hadn't updated it yet. And I save all these for myself. And, I don't have any courses or something or nothing like that. But if I ever wanted to, I have plenty of material to work with and to make something out of. But again, if you study, learn, and work hard, you can do all this. I mean, this don't come overnight in 2 months, 3 months. It takes a long time. And I'm saving this in my option place here. So Penn, 930. Now, if this thing turns over, so that's come back to 66, then all that money's going to be evaporated. But scratch off tickets on your weekly. No, man. Like, you mean on the 75s? Look, they got an $85 upgrade. That doesn't mean it's going to 85 today. Usually, when the analysts do an upgrade, they usually say, but it's usually in the next 6 to 12 months. But a lot of traders, especially this one's been very, very hot. DraftKings is, invested in Penn National. Dave Portnoy, the guy just started day trading, that owns Barstool Sports. So, this thing was down here at $8, right, back in March, and we're at $75, $73 now. But 1,000% no need to get greedy. No, man, I know. But I've voted for, I do think this could go much higher with all this momentum. It is, we're at 7.8 volume, average 7.2. So, I don't know. I very well could do 80. Yeah, you're saying like what? Spend $8 to $10, like you just talk about your Friday scratch offs. Yeah, I mean, sure. Could I have bought? I had 1,000. I had plenty of buying power. I could have bought 50 of them. Yeah, and then I'd be sitting on about 10 grand right now. Yeah, but what if it went the other way? Then I'm out 10 grand, or I'm out whatever that is. So, or out $1,000, and I don't feel like being out $1,000 today because it's almost Friday. So I might need some money for the weekend. Got a cornhole tournament to go to. Yeah, I'm about right there with you. I'd say probably 7 out of 10. So I lose. But if on the 2 or 3 you do win on, and they're good, and you didn't over leverage yourself, then that's fine. You can lose more than you win as long as your winners are smaller than your your losers are smaller than your winners. Yeah, to make 2, 4 to 800%, I'm good. Yeah, I mean it's the same thing on the Penn. I mean, crazy. Yep, down to 865% now. I mean, it is nice. Like, go to the bank like at lunchtime and walk in there and give them a $100 bill and tell them, I'm gonna go grab some lunch. I'm gonna be back in an hour. Here's $100. Can you come and give me 875% when I get back here at 1:30 from lunch? They're gonna look at you like a monkey doing a math problem. No, I'm not. Nobody's specific. I'm just a bucket. Oh boy. So, what's this? It's that's my Apple. That I was actually up 300% on that, and now that's the real high flyer. And I just honestly, I bought 5 at $1. So, but they actually doubled. So another thing I like doing is on Fridays. Which today's only Thursday, but playing the weekly, like expirations on the weekly expiration Friday. Look at Penn now. I mean, I can't take my eyes off of it. I'm sorry. I can't. This company here, MLHR, they make chairs and office furniture. If you want and I've had one of these chairs. These chairs are like $1,200. They go $2,000, $2,500. I see one like $2,800. But these are like nice executive. I mean, these chairs are solid. You can sit in them all day and not, get cramped or your back cramping or whatever else. And I'm telling you, but they blew it out of the water. Why? And I should have been paying more attention to this, but I was expecting that last quarter, right in the summer, from the first 2 months of COVID lockdown, and I got burned on it. And I said, well, I'm not doing it this quarter on the options. And I guess everybody in the brother-in-law has been buying office chairs, and this thing's just exploded from $29 up here to $35. No, Matthew, I appreciate you stopping by, though. I mean, everybody here. I might not be the most entertaining person, but I tell you what, I'm one of the most knowledgeable. Vinny, I tell you. What else we got cooking? Workhorse. Everybody's been trading that one. You know what? I think it might be time. I'm going in. Come on. WKHS, what you pulling up? There we go. All right, I'm going to look at some options on it. I could buy 50 shares. I don't know. But I do think we're going much higher over here once we break over this 28 and a half. Let's look. Oh, they have weeklies on it now. Let's go out a month and see what's going on. Yeah, man. For sure, brother. Damn, they're expensive, man. Wow, look at the premium on this. And that's going out a month. Let's go out a week. And they're still expensive. A week out for $5 out of the money is still $1.38. Can it get there? You have double the volume versus you have an interest, which is very good. I'd be willing to take a shot here to 32 for $1.38. I'll take that shot. This is a huge, not a full cup here on the return on this side here. I don't have something where all right, so let me take my drawing bit. So that area, you didn't have a full cup. In other words, cup and handle didn't get back up to the top. And you could even take that down to there. And I don't know why that's not pulling down there. Again, I just got a new PC. My software's acting up here for some reason. Anyway, what I was saying was not a full cup and handle on that. But then we've kind of, I guess it was a 2 coffee cup, or however you guys want to draw, you can do it like that. Anyway, everybody likes that setup, if you know what I'm saying. I like it. So I think I'm going to do it. And J&J 2 billion opiates. Yeah, they're still in the law. It's going to affect them short term on the J&J, but nothing long term. They bounced straight back from the last one. Now I've been BSing around, and the prices went up. So $1.40. Not 104. My gosh, $1.40. I'll go $1.40 on it. 32 call for next week. And I'm filled. $1.40. Just got one. I should have went bought 20 of those pins and then one of the say the Tesla, but can't trade in hindsight. So we gotta live in the here and now. Can't worry about what happened yesterday, last week, or last year. I'm gonna worry about today and tomorrow. That's why today is called a present, because it's a gift. Someone posted you some due diligence to tell you. Someone posted some due diligence. Who did? Uh-oh. Here they come for me, guys. Well, it's been a good run. No, that's the fire department. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say that. I don't care. That's funny right there. Your hair? Yeah, the workhorse. Yeah, definitely, man. I think I'll leave it bunched up so a little bit better. You know, stamps.com, when they lost their contract, I'm do my screenshot here before I forget. Screenshot page. And there it is. I love the C-Signal software. I've been using that about 5 or 6 years as well. But they used to be like $175 a month. And now this crap's, all right, well, what are you doing? They've doubled on me almost. It's like $260 a month now. They just keep going up. It's like, $25 every year. Oh, okay. So that's why I said, I see what you're saying, Matt. All right, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. The October. Yeah, man, the premiums are real high. But that's, so you're saying, I was going to announce in September. So I want September 25th, which is next Friday, which is, last Friday of the month. So, but again, I see what you're saying. So they might not even announce it till the 30th, which is the following Wednesday. Let me pull it back up. I already bought it. Can't do nothing now, and maybe look at the October 2nds. Yeah, I bet they are. Those calls are cheap. Yeah, keep posting any news you guys see, any plays. Yeah, October 2nd. Yeah, boy, they are high. I mean, they're like double the 25 prices, Matt. 32s. No, 32s are 3. I mean, like look at the 31 and the 3150s, right? Even go from 30 to 3150. So 335, now 340, 313, $3. Well, why wouldn't you just pay $13 more and get the 31 call versus the 3150? So I wonder. Now this is going a little bit farther out. It's going to be the 2nd. I'm going to go ahead and get. I don't know though. Let me pull up. Let me look a little bit more here on this WKHS here real quick. Look up some stuff on it. Right. I'm saying, obviously the contract's going to be announced on the 25th. I understand all that. But again, as the word gets out, the possibility of them actually getting a contract, that's why I picked up the ones for next Friday, the 25th, just to see, if we get some more anticipation and, higher expectations. And then, it could hit. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I'm looking up some things over here. Yeah. Let me look here. That was last week. I have an option scanner. I got it over here. If you see right here, this one right there. This just tells me unusual options volume. Now this isn't. If you watch CNBC, John, Pete, and Jerry, and everybody knows those guys. I mean, they're the best. I love those guys, man. Not quite as robust. It gives you all the details, but it does tell me about anything relative volume. So like right here, right? So E-bond, that's wrong scanner. So relative volume. So TCS, the Container Store, was popping yesterday, and it's going again today. So today they are trading 7 times the number of contracts they usually trade, which it doesn't trade much. As you can see, total call volume is 680. And if you look here, that's the options volume today on TCS, 681. And that's the options volume percentage. So it's trading 7 times the number of contracts it normally does. But here's what's interesting right here. The last 2 columns, I know they're scrunched up, but this is total call volume on TCS, 680. The next column, going to the left here, option volume, 681. So what's that tell you? There's 681 contracts. 680 of them are calls. So nobody thinks it's going down. You look at this movement. Now, the Container Store, they sell, plastic, not Tupperware, but Tupperware-like stuff. Plastic containers for your house, your kitchen, underneath your bed, that kind of stuff. They've been around a long time. I honestly thought back during the pandemic, I'm like, these guys are dead. Because it just kept coming to 2. It bounced. And I was just waiting for it to take a deep old dive into $1, sudden sub-dollar. I mean, a year ago it was back in 9. So the next target on this thing for me, I didn't take any of it yesterday. I was looking at it. But what I don't like here is, if you look here on the volume indicators, we have this big ramp up in volume over this, obviously the last week. We have a very low volume day. And we have 2 topping tails here. And we have this one. And I think it may be ready to take a breather. That doesn't mean it goes back to $4. But what I do think is, let's zoom back in here, is we can get back up here to this 8 level. Or excuse me, right up here around 780. Call it 8, whatever you want. Or this price action is in this area here. Right in here. Okay, you see all this price action in that area? All right, now you could say 7, because every time when this stock came up here, it blew through it, came back, it held, then broke through. So now, resistance becomes support, then the support over here becomes a resistance, and that support breaks. So now when we come back up to test 7, it's probably going to encounter a little resistance. We're at, 620 now, and it looks like 7's way far off. You got to remember, this is a, $4 stock. So, it's moved from $4 to $6.50. It's moved, over 50% in the last week. All right, what's going on with Oracle? I see you typing Oracle. What's up? ORC, what's up, Oracle? That's Oracle. They get the TikTok official deal. Is that it? Official deal on Oracle? Official Oracle deal? Yeah, on the TCS, Matt. Yeah, so I'm looking for 7. Yes. I think a temporary pullback here. Today, tomorrow, let it digest those gains a little bit, and then continue up to 7. I'm not saying Monday or Tuesday, but, over the next few weeks, whatever. Because it's had a pretty good 50% run here in the last week, so that's probably going to have to take a little break. Oh, really? See, that's interesting, man. That T.C. Brown, or T.C.'s and Connie Brown's wife, pantry. So, you know what, man? That's why, and I say this, and, I read about it, I do it, is know what's going on. I knew, like, during the lockdown, Chipotle was like literally the only restaurant open, and you had to go to the drive-through or order online. You couldn't even go in. But all the other restaurants literally around here, they were all closed. Like McDonald's wasn't even open, for God's sake. So when McDonald's closes down, shit's hit the fan. But Chipotle was open. So I bought their stock. Now, I've had it way back lower, like the hundreds, 200s. But I've been trading out of it like a dummy instead of just holding it. But I bought, I don't know, like 5 shares. I mean, it was, $600 or whatever. So it was like $3,000 for 5 shares. I'm down to like 1 or 2 now, I think. But, yeah, I said, I just know. And they're going to continue to blow it out. When they come to report, I have a feeling they're just going to blow it out of the water again. It's going to be a $1,500 stock. You know what? So let's, I got to quit talking here. Y'all keep an eye on the scanners while I'm on my screen. Look at the Qs. Look at tech just screaming now. Been dumped on and dumped on all week. Where's my Tesla at? Yeah, I told you that curl. So we're coming back up to that one 437.50. All right, TCS. I'm gonna go in on TCS here. Let's see what's my pin call at. 1,010%. Can one of you guys tell me, if you don't mind, how I pin the comment at the top of the chat so you don't have to scroll back there? It was my first comment I typed in. I don't, Matt. I just got a new computer, and my other computer couldn't stream. It was too much lag for me. And, when I'm trying to trade, I want to make my money, and not stream worry about lag issues. So I was streaming a little bit in the afternoon when it was slow and I wasn't trading much, but I will be doing it a lot more. So yeah, man, give it a thumbs up and subscribe and hit that bell notification. And next time I go live, Matt, I'll be here and you'll get notified, man. Again, I'm probably not going to be streaming every day, but frequently, more frequently than I have been in the past. Let's put it that way. Excuse me. All right, so Penn, okay, 1,020. I'm dwell on that. What do I want? I want TCS. That's what I'm looking at. Now I'm going to go out a few. They only have monthly calls on this. And back in the day, options only traded on monthlies. They trade the third Friday of every month. They expire, and you only have monthlies. When options started out, and now, like if you look at the SPY, they have options expiring 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, every week, because it is so actively traded. And then now you have other stocks that have weekly expirations. So like obviously this one isn't a very heavily traded stock, so it's still just got the monthlies. Just a little FYI. Yeah, man. Click the notification. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. I don't know why I didn't get an alert pop up, but all right. Did you click it? Because usually I'll get an alert. All right. 7.5, so 43 cents. Okay, so we're 80 cents from 7, so 50. 73 cents. Pricing in 43. I don't know. Let's see if we can get a 10 cheap. There we go, but that's not cheap for November. I'm not going to pay that. I'll put let me put an order for 40. See if you never know, it might get filled. 45. Let's do 40. See if I get filled. This November 20th, $10 call. 40. No, I'm not getting filled. Yeah, I might do that. Let's see. I was telling someone yesterday. And I have several accounts. You can see up at the top, Robinhood. I got another 2 accounts over there. I'm getting another one here, Robinhood, the second one there. I'm thinking about opening up a Lightspeed account. I don't know. But I've been getting used to now. The good thing about those direct access brokers is the absolute just monster quickness and speed of the executions. When you put the order in, you route it, it is there and before you even hit the button almost. All right, well, I appreciate it. I don't know why it didn't pop up, but thank you, man. Yeah, you're going to be notified next time, that's for sure. 7.5 for October, 43 cents. That's worth a shot. Let's go 42. Can I get filled at 42? No, of course, I think we got filled at 45. I'm just getting one there. And you know what I'm actually going to do right now? I'm going to buy the stock. I'll get 800 left. All right. I know I was all tied up with that Snowflake IPO yesterday, so I had to sell some stuff and get rid of a couple things I was down on, and just to be able to participate in the snow. So I talked about this yesterday when the stock was down here like $5 and change. I just think it's going to rest for a little bit, so I don't even want to buy 100 shares of it now. Yeah, it's about 50 shares. You guys, I have like over, 140 positions. So, it's not like I'm only trading with $800. It's just, that's what it is. This is e-signal. It's expensive, but you can check it out. It's about $250 a month. I was telling someone earlier, it used to be like $155 a month, but that was like 6 or 7 years ago. But they keep going up. They really don't add anything. This is the Cadillac, though, of charting software. Okay, so every broker has their little basic chart. This thing literally does. So I can do so much when I do analysis, and I can do replays. I mean, it is just amazing. Share to Facebook, stock twits, etc. So I just got filled on that option. What's insane? Oh, the setup. Oh, appreciate that, man. Let's see. I get so distracted. What am I doing here? All right, so I'm going to buy, because I think it's not going to be going to 7 tomorrow. I could be wrong. And I want to limit all my buying power right now. I'm just going to buy 50 shares here. See if I can get filled. VWAP still get filled at 610. I'm going to put an order in at 610. 50 shares. Let's go. See if we get filled there. And I did get filled on that 7.5 call. So I'm in the TCS 7.5 call for October. $45. So I like that. I like that right there. And what I like here, because it's a month out, your theta is only 0.01, your delta is 35. So the delta means for every dollar the stock price increases, that's how much your option price increases theoretically, minus the theta. The gamma is how much you are exposed to volatility. So, and your Vega and Rose, I don't even bother with the Vega and Rose. You can read up on it. I pay attention to the delta and the theta. The gamma too, but mostly the delta and the theta. So, like if you bought let's look right here. You're stealing it. Well, you gonna do a TCS call too? 7.5. Oh, hey, I just sold my American Airline. Just sold that. That thing is going to 14.50 today. Look at that now. Oh man. So I bought a call yesterday because it was at like 7 cents this morning. But I was like, well, if it gets up there and I can make $15 off of it, I said whatever, because the contract was like $5-6 this morning. It dropped down, so I was like, well, I'm not gonna sell for $5. I'm gonna ride it out. So I just sold it for 35. So okay, made some lunch money there, $14. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, I think so. It's for October now. I'm not buying the one for tomorrow, but definitely for October. And then I put the order in for 50 shares that haven't got filled, because I want to see it pull back to VWAP here, right here to the yellow line. This is the TCS we were talking about. Tesla now for 426. Yep, 460 test. Oh, Tesla. I love you and I hate you at the same time, but Uncle Elon has done me well this year. So, I'm on. It went to 611. Right there, someone bought 4 shares at 611. You couldn't fill me at 610 right here. I mean, it is hugging that VWAP. It is hugging that. Well, come on, man. The yellow line's the VWAP. I don't know if you can really see it, but a lot of stocks. If you this is just a textbook setup here. If you look here, not really good. I haven't up. I told you this installed all this software. I've been up since 3 o'clock getting this computer set up this morning. I'm a little tired now, but you get this pop here, pull back to this VWAP. It is just hugging it. I want to try to get filled here. I do think it does continue higher today, but again, we're going to have probably some form of digestion and kind of profit taking. All right. Now the RSI, where is that? Why isn't that on here now? What happened to you? I don't know where my RSI is on there, but somehow it's not showing up for some reason. Oh, you know what? That's a simple moving average. Let me fix that. Remove. Moving average. Yeah, I want a RSI. That's what I want. All right. There we go. Oops. All right. Apply it. Close. Now we're talking. All right. Now we're straight. All right. So RSI is 79, which, typical RSI on those, somebody says 70, 30 and 70. I say anything above 80. But just because it's RSI is 80 doesn't mean it can't go any higher. Yeah, PDT's a pain in the ass, man. I know. I'm under it right now too because I had to take some money and I lost some. It's kind of been a bad couple of weeks for me, so I'm at like 22 or something now because I bought some more Teslas today to average down. Look at that one. Look, that's the one we were talking about earlier. That's the 500. That one might not hit. So yeah, I can't sell. That's another reason why you asked me why I didn't sell that Penn. Up 1,050, almost 1,100%. And trust me, I probably would have. I mean, I know it can continue more, but I would have sold one of them at that price. Trust me. But I can't because I'm under that PDT. The top chart there is 5 minute. See where it says, here, look. Penn 5, so that's the symbol Penn, and then a 5 minute chart. The one at the top, and then the one at the bottom is the daily chart. Of course, I can make it 15, 30 minute chart looking like it wants to come down here. We could see a flush, speaking of that, to the 72.16 on Penn. So yeah. They never used to have it, Matt, on the PDT. And, I don't, they say it's to protect people from themselves. I mean, it's like the woman at McDonald's. This happened it's probably been like 30 years ago now, 25, 30 years ago. She went through the drive-thru, got coffee, put the coffee in her lap or something, spilled it, and it burned her legs. I mean, she didn't die or nothing. It burned her legs, and she sued McDonald's because there wasn't a warning label on the fucking coffee that said, caution, this coffee is hot. Well, what do you want, cold coffee? But, hey, look at Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks now. People do drink cold coffee, but this was like 30 years ago. Nobody drank cold coffee. If you told me drinking cold coffee, they'd look at you like you had another hole in your head. But, yeah, the PDT, that's what's in relation to the PDT. It's like, well, we don't want people that only have $1,000 day trading because they'll lose it. Well, if they study or if they don't study and learn and practice and analyze and research before they do all their work or make a trade, that's on them. That's the way, like personal responsibility, Like everybody's responsible for themselves. You know what I'm saying? In the, like, what is it? I don't know, wearing a bicycle helmet. Like in some states, it's mandatory. Well, I grew up, I didn't have to wear a bicycle helmet. Nobody wore helmets. I mean, we had a couple crashes. I had a couple. I mean, but you rode safe. You know what your limits were. And, I don't know. I just hate all this, like the babysit nanny state on certain things. If the person has $1,000 and they want to trade the market, then do it. Now, I don't advise nobody don't know anything about it going and doing it. But if they lose their $1,000, then that's on them. But I do see it online and on the internet all the time. Oh man, this stock, it did me like that. Like, the stock ain't biased, Roger. They don't know who you are. Like, it's money. Nobody's there. Oh, well, Matt's over here. Stock's and he's over here, and we're gonna get him. Nah, it's not like that, man. They want to complain when they lose money, but when they win, $5,000 or make $5,000, they don't complain. But I do hate that, man. That's so. But little, these plays like that Penn, those are good base hits, and I mean that Penn's that's more than a base hit. I will say that's pretty nice. But those nice little wallet patterns, and just keep building that and rolling it up. Another guy I read about and follow is Chris Camillo, and he's worth $20-40 million. I don't know, quite a bit of money. And I don't think we have to ever go get a J job. He manages money pretty well, but he goes to restaurants and he'll use a coupon. Dude's got $20 million. He goes to restaurants, still uses clips a coupon to get a free Big Mac at McDonald's or whatever. But hey, man, he wants to turn every dollar not into $2. He wants to turn every dollar he gets into $10. In other words, 1,000%. That's what he wants to. And hey, if I save $1 here, then I can go put $1 in a play on a Friday option tomorrow and make $10. And I've done it so many times too. I mean, it is crazy, but you can do it. Condoms. See the gas station blow my life savings on scratch off. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's the same. It's the same. Yeah. No kids. Bunch of kids with STDs. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I like to get a deal when I can too. Yeah, of course, man. I just spent a lot of money in my truck this summer. I didn't get any deals on, putting tires. Or my buddy's son did give me a deal on a few things. He did hook me with, I got some brakes, and he kind of gave me a good discount on that. But, other than that, we got a lot of work done. But yeah, man, you got to save it when you can. And it's amazing that, you have $100, and I tell you, the $100 don't get you squat anymore. What we doing here? Deer just continuing to plow higher. Pun intended. Just hear that. I didn't realize I said it until after I said it, but I didn't mean to, man. Continuing to plow higher. Yeah, that's right. Deer, I think it is all-time highs since the earnings. I don't know why this keeps doing that. I'm going to have to get with him. Yep, all-time highs. Look at this year, man. Look at this. This is a quarterly candle. So, but just look from this year. They hit that low back on the COVID lows down there at 118. We're at 220, up 100 points in 5 months, 6 months. Unbelievable. Almost a double in 5 months. Deer. And yeah, it's been a grinder, but I mean, the stock's been on the market for, 50 years. But, it's really, really making inroads here this year. It's interesting to keep on watch. Hey, man, I appreciate you stopping by, man. That's awesome. Yeah, come back when I do it again. I might take a break and might come back this afternoon, or I might go all day. I'll have to go out and get something to eat in the kitchen and a drink or bathroom break. But or now, who knows? I might go all day. Depends who's here. If there's nobody here, I'll just shut it down. Otherwise, you're just talking to myself and sound kind of silly. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Every time I go live, I'll be here. I really, really appreciate that, man. Good stuff. Well, if I'm on when you get back from whatever you're doing, stop on by. Look at this bad boy. Battery low. Now, this thing was just it's a brand new computer. and this thing was just at 100%, about a half an hour ago, and now the battery's completely dead. Like, very low. Like, you're kidding me, man. Literally. I mean, it's a laptop, but it's a $3,300 computer. All right. Oh, he did tweet about NAC. Let's see what we got. Was that earlier or last night? That was last night when he tweeted. I saw it. I didn't mess with it. I've seen it before. I know how this thing acts. I wasn't messing with it. Was that last night when he tweeted or what? Yeah, so it's a silver miner or something? Or they mine gold? It's a mineral company. No, gold, coal, oil, or not oil, but gold, silver. See, Pepper Gold Molybdenum Mine Project, 2,400 minerals, 417 miles in southwest Alaska. Okay. All right. Copper, gold, and molybdenum. All right. So he said they're opening up sunset equipment from Deere and whatnot. Awesome, man. Dude, I like all the knowledge you're spitting out, man. Like, I do the same thing. Yeah, I'm always reading news and looking at things. Yeah, I just looked it up on Yahoo Finance. I knew they were an aero company. I remember them. Yeah, they're based in Vancouver. Excuse me. Based in Vancouver, Canada, but their property that they have is 417 square miles in southwest Alaska. So, yeah, I'm trying to. But see, 24 days ago, now this is interesting here. The shares tanked, right? You can see that on the right here from $1.50 down to 60. They said the mine was getting halted. So now apparently Trump's opening it back up. So, I don't know what in the hell's going on. There's the news on the NAC. That was from a couple weeks ago. The red light flyer. What on NAC? Someone posted something on here. Where? This? Oh, is this what you're talking about right here, Matt? This on the stock twits? Pebble, world-class mineral resource, totally indicated. Gold, 71 million ounces. Copper, silver, molybdenum, gold equivalent, 140 million. Today's gold price, $19.50 per ounce. Gold ground, $97.50 per ounce. But so today's gold price, $19.50 an ounce. Okay, value of gold in the ground, 5%. 5%. They're only going to get 5% of the value. I don't understand what they're saying there on that. It's possible, Goody, yeah. But yeah, that's interesting right there. Palladium. I don't know if you can actually trade the Palladium ATF, which is PALL. Yep, PALL is the Palladium. There's no good pure copper play. There are some. You can trade the copper futures if you have a futures account. That's something else. I did the whole application. I just hadn't sent the money and all that stuff in, but to be able to trade futures, it'd be nice. Like not necessarily during the day and things here, but like on Sunday nights, I would like, and then after hours, something's going on, in the evenings. Just to, be sitting there and relaxing, or after you get done doing your follow-up research and analyzing your trades of the day, and be able to, hey, I'm going to have ice cream. Oh, look at this. Just made $300, that kind of thing. Futures are very risky. But, they all work the same as far as, your setups, technical setups, charting analysis, etc. $20.30. That's interesting on the NAC. But why did they shut the mine down a couple weeks ago, halt it, and then now they're saying they're going to open it? So I don't know what the hell's going on. Dow Scrow, Alaska's Pebble Mine can satisfy new regulatory hurdles. But I think Trump said they're going to allow them to mine or something, right? So Capital Research. So 3 days ago, Northern Dynasty Pebble Partnership leaders to provide Pebble project update at upcoming conferences. So on September 15th, that was 2 days ago, 12:30 will present. So this was news from the 14th. So the conference already happened. So September 21st, they're having a conference. So here, I'm going to put that in there. This is interesting. Y'all look that up. So this is September 21st on NEC. I put the link from that in there. Now, this was from the 14th, but so the conference on 15th, that already happened. So the 21st, that's Monday. Tomorrow's 18th, so that is Monday. This coming Monday on that. So you think because Trump's going to allow it, so that's why he did that, huh? I mean, that big run to 250. Yeah, but the thing is, how long is it going to take him, to get all that mine, the silver and gold stuff out of the ground? You don't just go in and take a bulldozer in a couple weeks and dig it all out. It's years and years. That's the thing on them. These little low dollar miners is, sometimes it takes a long time, but the anticipation of the buildup of what they do have, and with Trump, give them the go ahead. Yes, the stock can skyrocket back to 250 and beyond. I mean, let's look at the weekly on it here. It's been around a while. I'm sure they had a split. Let me edit because I haven't, like I said, I'm still fixing my software up on this computer. Edit chart. I want to go to splits. There we go. Splits, earnings, dividends, 52-week high, low, and close. All right, so no splits. Wow, really? No splits. Okay, so 2011, we're up here at $21. Then by 2016, we don't. Right now, we're kind of in the middle part. Excuse me, hold on a minute. Throat's getting warm from the stall. What? All right, I had to go out and get a water. Y'all there? Oh boy, hey, talking, my throat gets sore here. I don't know. Does NAC have options? Let's look. Well, I was just up a second, and then I went back down. Let's look. I think you said it does. Yeah, I can't allow links in chat. I know what you're talking about, the Google Trends. Y'all look at it there. I'd have to go. I'm going to go out a few months. So, $3, that's way out there. If I'm going to do it, unless I was, buy 5 or 6 or something. You only got $4.91 left for today, unless something else big sells. This is February though, so I want to give myself some time. 28th, 18. That's December. See, if they don't have a January, so it's December or February. I'll go to February. I'll go to the 3s. And I'll buy 5. No, not 50 of them. I'll buy 5. That's $125. There you go. See if we get filled at 25. Oh, you bought the 2022s for what? For $2. The $2 one for $1.68. Or no, would you pay 75 cents for it? Or 65 cents? Oh, 75, okay. Yeah, I don't know. So, actually, you know what I'm going to do? Is take that back. I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to cancel I'm going to cancel that, and I'll just buy some shares. I'll just buy some shares in it. Let's see, I don't want 11. I'll just buy 100 lot. No, don't marry them. Don't marry the stocks, man. You just date them. You ain't marrying them. Now, but once you find a good stock, just like when you find a good woman, you do want to marry it. When you bought Apple at $20, or you bought Chipotle at $100, or you got Tesla at $115, like me. Yeah, so I'm going to be in those a while. I like that. I'll just play them a minute. Oh man, yeah. I mean, it's worth it. But a lot of times you get to ride out, and then you got so many down days during those. That's why I just canceled. And for now, I may get a near term. Yeah, let's go back. I mean, it's not going to fill me now. Look at that. I want to buy the commons here. I mean, 100 shares. Whether I miss it by 112, 113, 111, I'm not going to sweat it. I'm just going to go ahead and buy 100 at 113 and just to get in it. I don't know though. I gotta change this array. Excuse me. Well, the 5 people that are here, they know who the real deal is. And eventually, YouTube will start telling everybody that, this guy knows what he's talking about, a real trader with real money and very experienced. And everybody else will find out. And, people know they can go the Comedy Channel or wherever else they want to go. All right, now let's go over here. Yeah, now I'm going to save that as a default and close. All right, now that's a tight little wedge here. Descending triangle. But it's more of a, triangle wedge. I'm going to look at it. But I'll see what shakes out. I'll put my order. I'll keep my order down there. Workhorse. I didn't get filled on that, did I? Glad I don't drink goat milk. Yeah, me too, man. Oh, shit. Yeah, appreciate it, Matt. Yeah, definitely come on back. Really, really appreciate your interaction, man. I like that. You put out a lot of good news and information and good interaction. Really, really appreciate it. If I don't catch you today, man, have a good rest of the day. And, maybe I'll probably be on here tomorrow, too. Now, once I got all this set up here, then I am going to be doing it more often. It's not necessary every day at, 9 to 3 or 9 to 12. It's kind of just going to be whenever. But I'll definitely be doing it quite a bit. All right, so what was I looking at? But yeah, that's right. Dave Portnoy wish I had his money. I guess I'm going to have to cancel this order. I'm trying to get in the neck. My order is at 111, and it won't even come down and touch me. 112. Maybe I get filled here. I mean, I'm not going to hem and haw over a couple cents because it may even go down lower, but I could get maybe below 110. But that mine opens this, and we're sitting right here at the 200. All right, the 200 is the red line down here on the bottom chart, and we're sitting right here. We are just kind of hovering around it. This blue line here is the 20. So the 20 crossed the 50, which is major bullishness. But then once it did that, the stock moved up. Then of course we came back down. But that was, that was 3 or 4 months ago. But you got the 20. Everything's kind of moving up here. You want to see the 50 line, the pink one, cross the red line, which is the 200 simple moving average. That's what you want to see. So I like it. One more penny and I get filled here. It's printing 112s now. So 1 penny here and we'll see if I get filled. Let's get the 100 shares there. Nothing crazy. And maybe I'll look at a near-term option. No, I haven't. Oh, no. Is it going down here, man? I can't even sell today anyway. That's the bad part. Don't tell me it's going down. 70. Look, it's a 75 call. And, hey, still up total return. Oh, that's because it's counting this other one. I got the 85 as well. 430. Yeah, see? So it was $500, 40 turned into 5. And again, I can't sell it today, see? Trust me, or else I would have already been, I would have got out of the one of them and let the other one ride. See if I want to sell it now, watch what happens. All right. Review. Nope, I'm not been out of the trade because I'm under that 25 today. I dipped below it. So it sucks, man. It sucks big time. If these, maybe they'll go back to 250 tomorrow. I mean, I said the VWAP on it. We're sitting right at the VWAP, actually cracked below it. I don't like that on Penn. The VWAP's where that line is at 72.14. Yeah, I mean, no, that's still good, but I mean, literally, if I would have just sold it, but the point is that I took $40 and I knew I could sell today, but turn it into $500 in what, 2 hours, hour and a half. So this is of this particular run here on the bottom chart. We're on day 2. So this is just a little pullback now. Obviously, the thing comes all the way back here to 67. That's not going to be good. But we're resting out here. We're sitting at about 50. It could drop further. We're up here to all-time highs. I don't know. I'm all right. Like I said, I bought a whole overnight. It's fine. But I appreciate you keeping an eye there. We're sitting ready to VWAP. This thing might hit 80 tomorrow. All right, so I'm trying to get in the NAC options because remember I was looking out to February. February. I was looking at the 3s, but that's kind of way far out there, and they would have to find 10 pounds of gold in the next couple months, which is probably unlikely. Then once the mine's open, that's good news, but they still ain't making no money until they start spitting that gold out of the ground. I'll look for a near term for $2, man. $2 a month out, right? We got a month. Today's the 17th, so you got almost a month, 29 days. I'm taking it, man. So we're NAK, October, 2 calls, and I'm doing 10 of them. Buying on the ask. Boom, I'm in there. Hertz, yeah, I got a Hertz puts. I hope it's going down. You're kidding me, man. It's going to go bankrupt. And the stocks, what was it at? Yeah, $1.30. Now we're at $1.34. Crazy. Yeah, I see. I have an order into, I just was going to sell 10 at 10, but I can't even get that. Spreads, it was, this morning it was 6 on the bid and 10 on the ask. I couldn't get filled, so obviously low was 5, high 6. So they don't expire until November, but they'll be here before you know it. So we'll see what happens there on those Hertz. So you like the comedy club, or you like this better? Which one you like better? Entertainment, laughing, but we're trying to make money. Not repeat the same thing day in and day out. And, I know I sell too early. You all know I sell too. Well, then fix it. Stop talking about it. That's what I say. Try to help the guy. But it just goes in one ear and out the other. Yeah, I just been waiting to get his computer all set up, dude. I told you. And I'm gonna be adding some other stuff too, man. You'll see. Well, we got 4 people in here. So I guess 2 people just maybe the agent's eavesdropping, I don't know. No lag. I just got it on low latency, so it should be maybe 5-second delay or whatever that is. But man, would you look at this? I wish I sold that bad boy. I would have sold one for $250. Obviously, it would cost me $40 for both of them, and I would have let the other one ride until tomorrow. But again, I can't sell it today. That's the only bad part of this Penn. See this popping up over here on the scanner, ZYNE. Oh. And I got it. Oh, man. So that means the way we repeat anything is the way we repeat it every day. That's what I'm saying about the same. You talk all this, but then you do this. So that's why it's just empty talk to me. And it's like whatever, man. I don't know, but 300 people a day like to watch it evidently. I go in every laugh and try to help them out and, post my plays and whatnot. But, when they got anything, whatever. A lot of volume coming in here between the 373, 388. The blue lines on the chart here coming out of the left are, maybe he was watching because we just went from 4 viewers to 3. So maybe he listening. This is not so much technical, nothing serious there. All right, let's start looking around. PHIO. IOO, it's off the work I go. Man, this is junk. I'm not touching that crap. So you off today? AOS, not AOC. This company here makes water heaters. All right, AOS. Just trust me, I know. I wonder if this is popping because of the hurricanes and stuff down there in the Gulf. You know, everybody's got destroyed. Yeah, I bet you it is. I guarantee you. All right, and we have a gap here, right here. I like this, and some of my favorite plays. All right, so not a huge gap, but we do have a gap here to 55.39. So we got about $1.50 here, $1.40 thereabouts. AOS. So I'm going to take a look at this. AOS. Again, they make water heaters. Very good company. Been around a long time. You wonder how long they've been around? 1874. So yeah, about 146 years. They might know a thing or two. All right, let's look at some options on it. Or see about comments. 55 calls for a penny. What, are you kidding me? Well, you say load the boat. I say load it more. Oh, shit, that's for tomorrow. No wonder. Can I get there tomorrow? Possibly. What is that? You know what? You're damn right. Yep. Oh, come on now. You gonna do me like that? Yeah, I know. But the bid was 0. All right, I'm canceling that because I'm not going to get filled on my own order. This is for tomorrow now. What's October? I know I'm not paying that. And they go in $5 increments, so I'm going for tomorrow or bust here. I'm going to do 4 at 10. Look at this guy. Somebody got filled at 5 cents. Look at that. I could have got 10 of them at 5 cents. You bet your ass I would have bought them. Let's see if I can get filled 4 at 10. Look, the ass just dropped to 20. You see that? You see what I'm saying? Look at that. Well, no wonder I can't get filled. You're front running me, man. Come on, man. Let me get in there, brother. All right, let's try this again. I'm going to go 2 at 10. 2 at 10. Come on, get me in there. All right. I'm willing to go 2 at 15. Let's see. And we'll see. 2 at 15. So I got 2 contracts at 15. So you paid up. Yeah, I was waiting for it to drop because I'm going to give you another one here at 10. I can get filled at 10. Yep. All right, so now I got 3 contracts. What's my average here? I like this. So I think that's enough for tomorrow. So it's 13 cents. We're at 54. These are the 55 calls expiring tomorrow. Look at the theta, right? 13. Delta is 17. I like that. So you're still on the upside. And with the gap, right, on the chart, you following along, Vinny? With the gap on the chart here, see it? You got these points, right? Boom, boom, boom. If we can break through and hold today, and again, we've kind of already busted through it, because what was the high there? That was 53.96, call it 54. So we're at 54.05. We've already broken through. Now we just need to hold 54 and take us up to this gap to 55.39. And that's not exactly, it's like, again, resistance and support. There's no hard number, and our Treehouse buddy, he says that all the time too, and that is true. So it's an area, but you can kind of see here, like, just taking a look back left. This is just going back. This is going back a year. Yeah, so go back a year and a half to the beginning of 2019. So this is a third attempt to break through this, and with what's going on. But we have had this 4-day run, so we're approaching the top. You see the little blue line down at the bottom? We're approaching the top there of the RSI. That's the 70 level, but a stock could be oversold and stay oversold. I'm good with it, man. I'm good with the entry. Yeah, I like it. So we got 3 contracts, average of 13 cents. Total investment is $40. I was hoping I'd get it for $5. That would have been great, or 10 cents. I could get 3, but it is what it is. I don't want to put any more in it. Yeah, and it's all about, that's what it's about, the risk. So I'm willing to lose this $40. You got 2 of 20. You're willing to lose your 40. So all right, see you back in a minute. Let's see what we got going on here. So there's our AOS 55 call. To get back over here, it was popping. Knocked down 14 now. Oh, look at that Penn, man. Oh, hey, still worth $154 or 385%. That's all right. I'm just getting a little pullback. Had a big run today. And see if it holds and continues higher into tomorrow. Let's see what SPY's doing. All right, not bad. Not bad at all. SPXU, how we looking? BMC. Oh, you know what? It might have already went. I'm waiting on this. I almost forgot about it. It's a new IPO coming out today. Let's turn my Costco. So we're waiting on that to come out. See when we going live here on this Amwell AMWL. Typing in. What else are you guys trading? Let's see what we're looking at on the ask. AMWL. Almost forgot about that. I talked about that last night. So wait on Amwell to open up. AMWELL. Amwell. Ticker AMWL. It's a telehealth company like TDoc. Last I heard last night, it priced at 18 a share. I don't know if anybody's if they've updated that or not. Anybody got information on that? They can pull up there for me. Let's see. Yeah, it's still 18 a share, so I don't know where we're open. That's the IPO price. We'll see what happens. DD, DuPont, moving. That's nothing. Look at this right here. What's that 2250 area? $5.25. What? Ain't no way I feel it. You mean 500 or $5.25? I mean, if they were like one of the first investors, they were selling shares at $5.25 in 2012 when they started the company. I mean, the company's been around 8 years. They started in 2012 on snow. It's very possible they might have sold shares back then in a private placement for $5. Very possible. And now on this recent round, when they were raising money and doing their tour, the roadshow to get more investors. So, no, it wasn't on that round. But, no, I mean, I don't know where somebody's, that's fake news there on that. As far as yesterday goes. Now, they could have got filled, when they were building the company and getting money to start the company up. Someone might bought 1,000 shares for $5 or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, Tex, I was just looking at that, man. I'm still holding my snow. Haven't sold any of it. Remember, same thing yesterday with snow. Got in at 240, went to 320, couldn't sell any of it. Then today, it drops. I wasn't selling it. I was actually going to add more. Yeah, I like Tex there. It's Textron, textiles manufacturers. Terex, yeah, that's right. So wait on Amwell. I don't know if you saw the post there, Vinny. Waiting on Amwell to open. Yeah, buddy. I'll take a sip of water. And take a drink of coffee. Amwell down the wrong hole. Woo! Oh. I can't do this for all day, 8 hours a day. If you're talking. A joke. All right, let's go over here a minute. Twitter. wrong thing here. Come on, Trump. We need a tweet, man. Send us something good. Trust you. We're opening the mine tomorrow. 50 million pounds of gold coming out. All right. They getting close to the books. Anybody got anything on that? Straight in the Amwell to open. Hey, Vinny, look at our AOS. Up 12% now. Stock just moved up 12 cents. That's good. I think we're going to fill that gap to 55 today or tomorrow. Yeah, that Amwell is a telehealth company, so very huge, very big business. And, TDOC's like the major player in the space. So, who knows? They could buy them out down the road. You never know. But I like it. I'm gonna unload a few things here. And AMWL. And I don't know what the inside book is. It's not going to show you over here. Depth chart, they're not showing you squat, man. I have to download TOS, I reckon. You cooking? What you cooking breakfast? I had McDonald's for breakfast. Uber Eats delivery. Sausage biscuits and hash browns. And I am long MCD, by the way, but I'll put that in because of breakfast. Yeah, 6 o'clock, man. Dude was here in like 5 minutes from the time I placed the order. He was pretty quick. All right, what do I want here? Let's go 19. See, I gotta go over here to freeze some things out here. It's been a whirlwind today. I gotta check on Tesla real quick. It's doing the same exact thing it did yesterday. But in this chop here, I still think we continue higher with it. I mean, the battery days come up next week, so we'll see. So I'm just looking to trim a few positions here to get in on the Amwell IPO because that's got like 140 positions going on, so I'm trying to free up some cash for it. Still waiting the first trade on it. We haven't gotten anything yet. So anybody sees what's the bid ask on it? What's the spread on it? Anybody can tell me that? I appreciate it. So we're looking, trying to allocate some more funds somewhere. DLTH, should have sold that. Sony calls. I've had my Sony calls. I've had those for a while. So They announced that PS5 yesterday. I don't think that's a bad deal for $499 for the disc, and then the download only version or discless one, $399. I think they're very good price points. Come on here. Blah, blah, blah. Show that. I'll sell some more of that one there. Who else buying the Amwell IPO today? Yeah, it's what, 12.15. I mean, this isn't like a huge IPO like that Snow one. We'll get going here very soon. So $13.90. I'm just selling a few things over here on the side. Free up a few funds somewhere so I can get it on this. Excuse me, $13.90, right? Yeah. All right. Hold that. All right, so a little bit there. Let's see here. Oh no. Snow. I won't show any snow there. EGX. I don't want to sell one of my Tesla shares to get in the Amwell IPO, but that would buy me about 30 shares, right? Miller Herman continue rolling it up, MLHR. Trying to decide here. Anybody want to Venmo me about 500? I don't know what I want to sell to try to get in this Amwell. I do like this telehealth space though. Very, very popular. A lot of people in it. This one could be a potential takeover target down the road by Teladoc, one of the other major players. All right, I'm gonna open that. Look at another one here, DOCU. All right, I'll have to let that go, but I ain't gonna free up much money. Oh man. MLHR, we were talking about that one earlier this morning. Just a monster. They office furniture maker, and obviously better staying home. They blew it out this quarter, but I was thinking that last time when they reported their second quarter numbers, but apparently their first quarter ones, I should say. But if a pop come back to pre-COVID levels at 40, might not hurt to get some long here for the continuation back to $40. Even on that one, MLHR, Miller Herman. So how many of you guys are buying the Amwell IPO? Anybody? I want to keep it up so in case I can see it here. I'm going to look at the depth, see if they're the book on that yet. Put an order to fill it. 19, we'll see if it gets filled. Come on, Amwell, give me something. This is, everybody got their ammo pulled up? Because if I pull up, I just don't want to miss it. I'll put an order out for 19. We'll see if I get filled. I'm looking on another app here on another computer. I want to see what the depth of book is on the Amwell. Anybody see that? Let's do an order. Let's look. I just want to see AMWL. No. I don't have it up. What's the problem here? We are going today, right? As far as I know, we're supposed to be going today. It's almost 12:30. Yeah, American Well offering 18 a share, expected above the range of 14 to 16, and it's backed by Google. So 41 million shares. So that's what the magic number is. 41 million shares in the IPO. They were going to sell 35. They sold 41.2 million. And I'll put the link in chat, guys, so you guys can take a look. So IPO, Amwell, IPO, 42 mil, 18. Now that's the insider price. That doesn't mean we get it at that price. But all them other people got it cheap. All right, sorry. There it is. All right, Amwell, where are you at? So let's see, that was a Class A. It says all the options about 600 million shares allotments. So total shares, that's Class A, B, and C shares, which there's different voting rights that come with those shares. So that's what that means. So a total of 220 million shares, 220 million, 164,000 shares. So value in the company at $3.96 billion, just under $4 billion on the IPO. So we're still waiting. I mean, usually these smaller ones, now, okay, small, $4 billion is a lot of money, but compared to like the $70 billion one yesterday, Snowflake, SNOW, like this is crazy. This one's all right. NAK, I just got filled on my neck. That's the mining company up there in Alaska. I had a good cancel order this morning to fill it, I think 110 or 111, so I just got filled on that. That's NAK there. Let's see what somebody just put something out here. What's that? Oh, I thought that was a link to something. All right, Amwell, where are you at? I don't have a TV in here. So anybody got the CBC saying anything about it? You wrapped up? What do you mean you wrapped up? You're done? Oh, SPY wrapped up. Oh yeah. Ooh. I know. I was just looking at my portfolio here a minute. Son of a, damn it. I tell you, it's just been a seesaw here lately. So, but you know what? I knew September was going to be like this. September, just going back 60, 70 years, is historically the worst month in the market, September, regardless if we're in a pandemic and everything else going on. So, just take it with a grain of salt, breathe. I'd drawn this earlier here. So this is kind of since the start of September. We dropped down those first 3 days, and then we just kind of been chopping around. But we're sitting here on the 50-day moving average. And if you look back since February, right, since the lows when we dropped in COVID and all that, let's go back here. I just downloaded this new, I've had this using this software for years, for 5 or 6 years, but I got a new computer, so it's not acting right this morning. Anyway, it's been kind of just hitting this 50-day here. We crossed over with the 20. I do like kind of what's been going on and the support we're getting in. As long as we keep everything sideways, that's fine. But you see a lot of long candles coming in and keep testing this 333 area support and hitting it. And then you break below and close below, that's where it's going to go and fall a little bit farther back to the 320s. As long as we can hold this area right here, we're still okay in the grand scheme of things. So, buy good quality companies on the dip. Google, Microsoft, Home Depot. When the market gives you lemons, you buy good quality stocks, and then you go to McDonald's and pick up your lemonade that you bought with their shares. Sumo IPO is open. I haven't even really got into that one. I'm not sure what that's all about. And it is dropping. Not good on Sumo there. Amwell, still nothing. Everybody keep your eyes peeled out. Hey, Vinny, remember me telling you about Sony? Remember I told you I bought those. I bought them back in like June. And I rolled them up to the 85s and then the 90s. And I got the 85, 90s, and 100s on the Sonys. Of course, you just saw that announcement yesterday. Looking forward to it. It'll pay off nicely. Miller Herman. I might look at, let's try to get some more Amwell. It's just been rough, man. So I got this, expires 2 weeks. I have a 14 call on this tech, TECK. So I'm in the money. Where to go? There it is. All right. Did I have another one? But I think I had another one and I sold it. I can't remember. Maybe I didn't. So anyway, I'm up 120% on it. I like to trim when I'm up 100, and then if I'm on the downside, if I'm down 50%, I usually trim. And it depends on the setup and size. All things considered. But that's my normal guidance rules. That'd give me a little bit extra here to add some more on this Amwell. But I think, and I got 2 weeks to that because tomorrow's the 18th expired. So we're on 2 weeks left on that. So, I don't think I'm ready to give it up yet. Now I'm gonna lose some theta decay over the weekend on it. But I like the setup, man. That's why I got it. I bought it a while back here. I'm thinking we can do 15. know what's this dragging on about. Maybe if I uncheck that. So I'm looking at 15 to 16. We cleared this area right here. This is a weekly chart now. So right there, you have that pivot right back here. This is going back to 2017, which actually just happens to coordinate right there. All right. Well, they couldn't break above that, those 1433 areas. So we get above that, that shouldn't be a problem. Take us up to 16. So that's why I don't want to sell that one today. That's this Tech 14 call for October 2nd. So right now I'm just looking at this one just popped up. CRDF going crazy. $6 to $8. Late alert. If I looked over here at my massive volume scanners. And guys, if you're interested in these scanners, the link's in the description. These are TradingView scanners I've been using for 6 or 7 years. They have lots of built-in scanners, and you can create your own custom scanners and any kind of indicator, make up your own. There's just literally just no limit to what you can do. And I like their interface and easy use. These are all the ones. I only have 12 up to my main ones, but there's a lot more I've created, and those are another file. But I just love them, and I stand beside them. So you're interested, click on that link and go try them out. And you can also sign up for a free trade of the week from them. I do that. They are, I'm a partner with them. They are put out some pretty legit stuff. And they do offer a couple times a year free, or not free, it's like $8, and you can try out the whole package. They have auto trading and different things to try it out for $8 for a week or 2 weeks. So it should be coming up here in October. They're going to have a free trial. So just click the link and sign up. You don't have to buy anything. And then they'll send you something when the trial comes up in October, I think. They do it about 3 or 4 times a year, if you're interested. Yeah. Come on, Amwell, where you at? CRDF. It's kind of, this is a weekly, so that's going back to, this thing was at what? $1.98, and we're at $7 now. That $1.98 back in May. Interesting. I mean, it's been flatlined for almost 2.5 years, but something's coming to life on it. Oh, oncology. Insider Bounce Cardiff oncology shares. Missed that this morning. Buys, how many did he buy? 15, 444, 850 shares. Oh boy. So you're telling me the stock's up freaking almost 50% because somebody bought 850 shares? I mean, it's traded 2.5 million today. No. This is one of those pumps. But I mean, as far as price action and that's what pays and that's what's important. But it's crazy it's up that much. What's the float on it? 20 million. Not a super low floater, but a low float. So something to keep an eye on. CRDF there. Keep your eye on that one. Again, still waiting on Amwell. Anybody got the depth of book on it? You don't see nothing on CNBC, Benny? Yeah, I saw. Yeah. That's they must be pumping out some good PR. And that's on those healthcare conferences. Yeah, what things are going crazy. They do tend to, and those biotech conferences. I know another one. I want to check I was in it. I have the November ones. I've actually sold out. How's our water heater trade? AOS. We pulled back in. But you know what? Vinny, anybody else who's listening, I say Vinny just because he's my mod there. Good guy, good family man. See, this software is acting weird, man. Well, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to call him back. I was on the phone with him this morning. This shit wasn't working right. Paid $250 a month for it. Anyway, right here, Yellow Lines VWAP, beautiful textbook pullback. Nice hammer candle. It's a real thin at the top. That's where it opened and closes right at the top. Usually you want a little bit thicker like this one, but it's kind of a double hammer. This one, this 5 minute, and this bouncing off of it, that's bullish. So obviously you want to see this move back to the upside and then break that 54.20 and head toward our 55s for tomorrow so we can cash out, man. In case any of you guys are just coming here, we took the, what was it? The 55 strikes for tomorrow. The $55 calls for AOS for tomorrow. So I'm not sure where they trading at now, Vin. So print that chart out, put it on your wall behind your desk, stare at it. I got a change. See, I haven't finished setting all my custom things up in this software. It takes a while to get everything going to where you want it, but I wanted to stream today, and I wanted to have to get the software transferred over and all this. Not completely set up, but it's new computer. It's a lot better than the other one I've been. I want to make that default and close it, and then boom, it should be okay. Cool, working now. I don't know what's the right. I'm doing something wrong. Oh, I see what it's doing. Damn it. All right. I see where I messed up. I got to set one for each different one. Okay. The arrow. Oh, that's right. That's right. I'll fix it later. Amwell, come on. I mean, this is worse than Alibaba IPO. I think it. Well, Facebook opened it, bro. It was Alibaba. Facebook. I don't know. I remember it didn't even open up until 2 in the afternoon, and there's no set time for IPO openings. I mean, the day they IPO that day, yeah, they set that date, but the actual time on that date is not set. So once they get the right amount of buyers, the right amount of sellers, get a tight spread and get so it's liquid, so that's what they want, and it's called building the book. That's when you hear them, the book runners. Appreciate everybody stopping by. If you could, give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe, and you'll be alerted to when I upload new content or go live in the future. And click that bell notification, and you'll get if you're signed on YouTube, you'll get the notification. Yeah, I'm just waiting on this. Nothing moving now, lunchtime. How about GE this morning? That's been pretty crazy. You get that little bit of news, of PR, and then boom. But GE, actually got booted from the Dow. General Electric was one of the first companies in the Dow in the 1800s. Okay, I mean the stock had been in the Dow for 130 years, 125 years, and I mean such a stalwart and industrial icon to be where it's at. They will rebound. They're selling off businesses, selling assets, and they will get lean and mean again. But they're going to have to be careful of the businesses that they do, acquire and invest in going forward in, the changing dynamic that we are in. I mean, it's like Sears, right? Sears was the Amazon of today, right? You went in the magazine, you placed your order, you sent a check in or a money order, You mailed it in, and a week or two later, your stuff show up on the train or be delivered to your house. And or you even get it COD sometimes. So instead of 2 days, maybe it was 2 weeks. So, but Sears was a monster company, and they just went bankrupt. So what I'm saying is, know what you own. Keep an eye on your portfolio. If you're going to marry a stock, you better know everything about it. There's lots of stocks out there. There's lots of women out there, but you don't marry every woman you see. So don't marry every stock you see. Some of them are trading and some of them are investments. So with that being said, we have a few accounts, but I like keeping your long-term portfolio. That's how I do it. Keep that. Don't touch it. Put your your Apple, whatever you're buying that you want to hold long-term. Just let that go. Get your dividends reinvested. Just let it grow, and then have your trading account. And whether you got $100, $100,000, whatever, but just kind of set 2 accounts up with you can deal with the same broker, TD Ameritrade, Schwab, Fidelity, whoever you want. And, but just, I would try to keep them separate. That way you don't kind of mess things up. Like today, I really want to take some money out and put it over here for Amwell. But, I'm not going to do it. Still nothing. Indicated to open up at 20 to 22, 24 to 25. Yeah, just be careful because you know what happened with snow. Somebody, I was talking to somebody this morning. We were chatting, and he bought. I said, "Did you get the snow IPO?" Yeah. I said, "Where'd you get in at?" 319. I'm like, the 319, like the absolute tippy top 319 on the nose. He said, "Yeah, that was me." I said, "Oh shit, man." He's still holding it. I'm like, "Oh boy." It's gonna be a little while. And it might go back up tomorrow, who knows, but that ain't good. Never want to buy the top. This thing could come back down to earth. I mean, I have a decent risk tolerance on it. Mine's a 244 on snow. But anyway, I got to adjust this order on Amwell, so bear with me here. Keep them entertaining there, really. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get hardly any shares at all. I mean, I got scraped up enough here in this account to get 20 shares or something. I really don't want to buy it at 24, I can tell you that. IPO, it was 14 to 15. Price last night at 18. So insiders are in at 18 and below. We all know that. I might put an order. I want to be in the game, but I'm not buying the top. 18, half that's 9, that 27. Do the spread, it's 9, that's 4.5. That's 22. I do a order for $21.95 and see if I get filled when it opens here. All right, put an order in for $21.95 for Amwell. Appreciate that, man. Oh boy. Let's see. Man, it's almost 1 o'clock. We're getting some sort of little rebound here. I bought VXRT this morning. Not doing too good on that one. Still got DraftKings. That expires next week. Penn 85 for October. I think I told you, man, I have the Penn $85 calls for October 30th. I'm up, I think about 100 and some percent on those as well. Those ones that expire tomorrow would just depend to come on back up after that VWAP pop. I don't like how it's holding below it. I don't like that. So we'll put the kind of lines about right there. Now it's not going to let me move it. There we go. So we'll see. See, looking to free up a few more dollars here. I'm not selling that Penn 85. That's for October 30th. That's got a whole month on that to go. 6 weeks, actually. Not selling that. Not selling my Shopify, although I'm nowhere near up as much as I was on that. Boy, that thing's really took a pounding. 11.50, now it's 8.50. Ooh. I'm not sweating it. If it gets back down to my entry, I'll buy some more. I'm still up 90 points on it. I was up like 400. TCS. Now 25, 26. This is getting a little too much, but I do like the space. Very, very powerful space right now. Hey, thanks, Jax. I appreciate it, buddy. Come on, Amwell. Give me an open. They keep moving up. It was just at 20 to 21. So I'm like, okay, cool. That's when to cut bust. I'll be able to do that. I keep raising my prices. I want to be getting 10 shares. That's crazy. I'm going to cancel that then. What can I sell here? I'm not selling a Facebook. I don't even. SDGR, no. 1 milli. I could sell a Tesla. Gosh, look at this, man. Just getting back annihilated again, man. I'm not selling it on the dip here. Yeah, if this thing cracks 350, it's the 417. I mean, like, not necessarily today, but in the next week or whenever. If it cracks 350, 300, I would get out. I'm personally going to get out. It's probably half. Now, I have a 115 average. They just split up. I've owned them way before the split. So I had owned them at 250. I sold at 3 something. I got back in. I've been in and out. My last ad on the common shares was 577. And then the stock went to 2,300 and change and split. So I owned the shares from 577. The stock was at 2,300. So now my average is 115, I think, 115 and change, and the stock's at 400. So, I'm okay. You have to be able to play these up and down ones. Hold on a second, guys. All right. So no, we don't want to sell, but too much Sony. Still looking. That tech, we had just talked about that, so not going anywhere with that one. Now this BLDR call, I'm just looking at it. It's a 33 call on that, and it topped out right at 33 today. So I had an order in to sell it, and I'm just looking through, and of course it's not, it didn't sell. The high was 35, and I placed my order at 60. So it's a 33 call expiring tomorrow, so at premiums. But that delta is still nice at 35 with the theta of just 19. So if we have a good day tomorrow and this thing wants to run and get up into the mid 33s, 34, I could recoup my money. But the break-even price on it, though, is 34.70. So I think I'm going to go cancel my still order that I had for 60, cut it loose. Again, that's only going to give me $25, but I'll take it down 85% on that one. And it's not even let me out at 25, you little bastard. All right, let's do it again. I'm over here on this other screen. This is real trading, guys. This ain't no fake trading or paper trading here. Wait, no, that didn't go. What happened? Did it fill? All right, show to close one. On its on high, right? I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's not filling me, is what I'm saying. All right, I'm getting out of 20. Let's see, fill me at 20. Come on. I'll take it. So, 25. I was just on 25, it wouldn't fill me, and then I put 20, and then it fills me at 25. So, it doesn't make any sense half the time. And then if you guys are watching it, look at the stock, literally, as I'm like, you know what, I'm going to get out of it. This is, I'm trying to get out of it here, right? The stock's at 32.50. And then as I'm trying to get out of it, now the thing bounced up, 20 cents. So go figure, man. Oh, well. That's how the ball bounces sometimes. Oh, look, he's back. The baller. I know where he was, man. He's over in the treehouse. So, what went on over there today? Now, you guys know. Yeah, SPS is nice, and XU, all those, man. UVXC, all that good stuff. Yeah, on these down days, it's nice to get it in the morning on those pops. And then once you do those on the dips, on the inverse, the UVXCs, and you get it in pre-market, you don't have to, because it can turn on you pretty quickly. You can put 50 shares on it, and they go up 10 points to make $500. Remember we were talking earlier, Ballin, about you need $10,000 to make $100 a day. You were in here telling Vinny. I'll be right back here in about 2 minutes. I'm going to pull up this Amwell, see if we're trading yet. Are we trading yet? Yep, there it goes. All right, let me see if I can get filled here on some of this dip on Amwell. All right, let's see. I'm going to go at 25. And let's see what we got here. It's going kind of crazy here. All right, still trying here. 25. All right, I got in at 25.55, maybe a little bit too high. And this, that's the SPY. We still going down on the SPY. No, we're making a little curl. All right, Amwell IPO open, guys. In at 25.55. I should have had my. Yeah, that's not good. We've been open. Nobody said nothing. This is a 5-minute chart, so it's been open for about 6 minutes now. Because I canceled that order, so. Or no, not 6 minutes, excuse me, 2 minutes. All right, so here we go. I'm in at 25.55. Draw that out on here. Okay. All right, so 25.55. This thing's chopping. This isn't Snowflake. Just right out of the gate, 240 and just ripped for 10 straight minutes all the way to 319. I'm going to put another order to buy another share. Holy smokes. Son of a bitch. Look at that drop. Woo. Well, I'm down a point on my shares now. I only got filled 17. Like I said, this is how much buying power today. Just over allocated on a bunch of stuff. Put another order. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna order at 21 to fill. See if I can get it in at 21. Yeah, this I don't know who was propping this up there at 26. What was the open price? Opened up at 25.51 was the open price, and I got filled at 25.55. So I'm just gonna see if I can get out there with a little bit. Yeah. If I get filled, we'll see. Yeah, IPOs are tough, man. But when you have good companies, I haven't researched this company a ton. I saw it earlier this week. I was really wanting the Snowflakes out. I was in on that quite. Did a lot of deep dives on that, so I like Snowflake. This one I haven't done a deep dive, but did some research on it for about a half an hour or so. But I like the space again, the teledoc medicine space, virtual medicine. Obviously you're not having a heart attack, you're gonna call your doctor up on the phone and say, "Doc, I'm having a heart attack. Can you send me something over the phone?" Like no, but for simple stuff, I got a cold, just sniffles, sore throat, that kind of stuff, and paying $50, $60, $70, and don't have to leave the house, and they write your prescription, and you go pick it up. And these doctors are literally based around the country. They can be in North Dakota, Texas, California, Florida, anywhere, Maine, all over the four corners of the country, Hawaii. So they just have to be licensed in your state, and and I've used them before, and I've had very good experiences with them, and for that kind of stuff. And I think it is the future for simple healthcare matters. And these doctors are all board certified professionals. But yes, it's a huge space. That's why TDOC's blown up, because TDOC is obviously their big competitor. Where are they at today? Let me pull up TDOC's on the 5-minute. Yeah, TDOC's down 97 cents. I don't know if you guys noticed, but on my charts here, like I know why I said I told you to install the new software on my new PC today. The same stuff I've been using for 5 years. But this little button down here, you see it's gray, and you click it blue. Well, when it's blue, I'm supposed to be able to type in like another stock. Like, okay, type in Facebook, and Facebook's just supposed to show up in this time frame that I have shown right here. If I have it stretched all the way out that, I'll see that much of Facebook. If I have it like that, I'll see that much of Facebook. Right? Whatever Facebook's price action is. But watch. Blue down at the bottom, right? Type Facebook in, boom. Oh, well, now it's working. Look at that. It's like when you take your car to the mechanic and like, hey man, it's making this noise. I don't know, it sounds like the muffler, I'm not sure. And you take it there and, well, let me hear it. Well, I don't hear no noise. Holy smokes, guys, look at this band just popped up out of nowhere. This stock. Monster ripper here. Not sure what's going on. Saw it on my scanner. Anybody got any news on band? B-A-N-D. B-A-N-D. Anybody got anything? We got 13 eyeballs here. Somebody's got to be able to find something. I'm going to look up on my end. Y'all look on yours, see what you can find on it. Then you see if we got, what's the options doing on it. They're just giving a breakout over 160. Let me, oh my gosh, there it went. I just like looking for quick news here and see if I find anything exciting. Ah, what was that? I thought I saw something here. Nope, that was a week ago. Nothing. Obviously, something is going on here. Average buy rating, large call options, call sweeps, major call sweeps. Vinny, call sweeps going ape shit right now. Look, we got this high up here, 170, 172. Oh, I bet you options are just nasty on it right now. So, I'm, all right, not worried about Amwell right now. Bandwidth, obviously. I'm not kidding you. Somebody just paid $1.50 for the 185 calls expiring tomorrow. 185. Someone just paid $1.50. Wow. All the way up here, someone paid $1.50 for those calls. Stock was at 143 5 minutes ago, and someone just paid $1.50 for the 185s. And now those 185s are literally worth about 20 cents. Wow. That's crazy. Man. See, that's probably because I'm looking at this other screen. That's what I tell you, Vinny, about like, because usually I have stuff on the screen, but I'm not staring at that the whole time. And so I miss like trades like this where I'm usually just sitting up here in my scanners and might be kicked back, but I'm looking straight to the screen and watching, monitoring what's going on when I'm not in the trade. Wow, man. Crazy. Motley full pump. You know what? Call me crazy. Watch this. I know. I'm going to look at some puts on it. Think I'm kidding? Someone just paid $3 for the 140 puts. I saw that someone said Motley full pump. You know, I always have to go do my own due diligence and investigate. Let's see here. Band. Hedge funds taking some chips off the table. Nothing immediate. And, you know, it could be some call sweeps for October. Oh, you know what? See, I'm looking at the time, 1:04. No TV in here. I bet you John, Nigerian, or Pete mentioned this on CNBC. I guarantee you. I don't know what strike they were getting. I don't know if that's for tomorrow or what. So I'm kind of checking the chain out now. The 160s went crazy 456 volume versus 87 open interest. Low of $2. Someone paid $5.09 for it. But I'm not sure what this had to have been off of CNBC. Someone said Motley Fool, but I bet you it was CNBC if you check. I'm going to go check right now. See what I can find. Pulling in a little bit there. That was Boss BHC. I don't see nothing on it, news-wise. But man, if I saw that right up there, I would have hopped on one of them cheap 185s, 180 calls. When it was still down here 145, you would have got it cheap. But once it ramped up there from 145 to 150, 55, 162, like that's it. I got an order for 140 puts for $10. We'll see what happens. Did you confirm though that it's a Motley Fool pump or not? Let's go back to Amwell. Look at this sucker. It's a little toasty on the first ride here. Yeah. I like it. Look at that band, baby. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Well, Amwell IPO just opened up too high. It's kind of a deal. Price at 18, went to 26. So volume of 13. Remember they issued How many shares was it? Did I say 42 million? So we haven't even traded half the float yet. I go get a snack. Oh, this thing's continuing though. Slightly. I tell you, I'm gonna go follow them on Twitter. I read their articles a lot. You know, a lot of people have bias, you know, when they write articles, you know, so people about, you know, it doesn't, you can't really, you got to read between the tea leaves, but, you know, uh, a lot of times, you know, they have insider interest, but they will tell you at the bottom of the article either that person owns the shares or they don't. But from my standpoint, I've been reading them a long time, and I read all kinds of articles from different publications, you know, regarding finance and stuff. But for the most part, they're non-biased. You know, even if they own the shares, they don't over exuberantly say, "Hey, buy it," or if they, you know, if they're selling, they don't say, you know, "Sell out, get the hell out now." You know, they offer a kind of middle of the road analysis, and that's what I like about it. People are coming in and then they're leaving, maybe because we don't have Amwell up, or I'm not talking constantly. I don't know what it is. Real money, real trades. No fake news here, no fake traders. Or I would have got out here with 10,000 shares, and then I would have sold there with 50,000, and then see in my mind though I'm making $80,000 a day. But yeah. The option market's just been exploding really the last decade. I mean, there's more options being traded now than has ever been traded before. Everybody and their mother-in-law is trading options. But, excuse me, the brokerage houses, if you aren't approved for options yet, I'd get approved. Because, you know, they basically approve you for level 1 options. Even if, you know, you don't know anything about options, they'll approve you for level 1. That's not right, like naked puts and stuff like that. I just buy a call, still on a call, buy a put, still on a put. But if you aren't approved and you want to trade options, I get with your broker and get signed up now, because they're about to tighten up the restrictions on it very, very soon. And from what I've been reading, just FYI. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm tired. I got up at 3 o'clock this morning. Been a long day, and it's only after 1 o'clock. Getting a little bounce, a little VWAP reclamation here. I'm going to hold the VWAP here. We'll put it back on the 1-minute chart. That's a weird little setup. And obviously on IPOs, all you have is, you know, your technicals and volume and support. You know, there's no support long term. It's just, you watch there, but your volume and your price action. But, the volume's so small there. No, not like that. But weird. So kind of right there. It's having trouble again. VWAP right there to near the opening price here. But this white line, this dotted white line right here, is what's called the Hall moving averages. And it basically takes a short-term view of the price action. And it's a somewhat lagging indicator, but it's it's kind of like a half a step ahead, maybe a quarter step ahead. You can kind of see what's gauging. It's something I used early on, and I still continue to use it. I don't have to rely on it now, but it's up there, and you can kind of see when the tide's about to change, if you will. But once you study candlestick charts, and Vinny, by the way, you done reading the book? Because you're gonna have an exam coming up now. We're at I gave you 2 semesters to finish that Steve Neeson candlestick book. So I'm thinking like the end of October, middle of October is when you're going to have your exam. So you better be studying up here the next few weeks. See if we can reclaim it again here. All right, so after trading the IPO, kind of not a bust. I mean, IPO 18 opens up at 25 and change. Not bad. It ain't snowflake, but who wants to be a snowflake anyway? Come on, where's the symbols for that? Anybody out there listening? I'm not talking to myself again. What's cooking? Damn, I asked for someone listening, they leave. Okay, I won't ask if anybody's listening. Just checking. Don't make nobody mad, easy. But if I make you mad, I'm sorry. You just have to stay that way. I got 99 problems, but the VIX ain't one. Where's the VIX now? Actually curling back around. That's like, dude, that's funny. Shit. Well, it's a slow time here. So probably things just settle down until after 2. Not much going on. I'll stay on the. It'll be my first, pretty much almost all day stream. I didn't start till, I don't know what time it was, 10. I was trying to get it set up before that, but work, like to say 8:30. I was like, I'll go live at the opening because I was doing my pre-market analysis, what I wanted to trade, get in, and then like the software was having issues with this charting software I use and all this other shit. And so I said, well, I'm not going live and trying. And then I said, well, I'm just going to trade, get a few things under my belt for the morning, and then I'll go on live and trade some more. And then I finally got it going. So this has been 4 hours already, I guess. Yeah, about that. Yeah, 3.5 or so. Anyway, been a while. Work. So, you know what's going on with that one, don't you, Bowen? Zoom is coming out with a competitor for Work's product. Slack is a company, ticker Work. So, Work, as you know, is the new AOL Instant Messenger. that everybody had back in the 90s, right? Mostly geared for business. But Zoom's coming out with competitors, so it's kind of pushing work down in the dumps here. Why do these charts keep sliding down, Vinny? I'm not saying why, Vinny, but anyway. Looking at the technicals on, of course, it's the recent IPO here. Was it last year? Yeah, time flies. I thought it was early this year. It was last year. So what I'm looking at here from a technical standpoint and given the news. All right, Vinny, I'll see you when you get back, man. From a technical standpoint in the news is the next stop or area that I'm looking at is this area right here, okay? So there's where we sit right now. That was yesterday's low, so we're just a little bit above it. So I'm thinking first target once this breaks, if it does. If it doesn't, but things aren't looking too hot. Is this 22 to 19 area? So first target would be honestly, let me move that up there, but right around where you can see over this price action, right there below the 24, between 24 and like say 23.50 thereabouts. And then if that broke down, then down to the 20 area would be my zone that I'd be looking at. Because support and resistance is not black and white. There's no, it's going to this price and this is where it bounces. No. Now sometimes it does, especially in the 200 moving average, very powerful. But it's not an exact science. Nothing in the stock market is exact science. It's an art, not a science. So I hope that answers your question there, Bowen. Does that answer make sense to you? Let's look back at the Amwell. Trying to get back up. VWAP's holding it down. Did that make sense to you, Bowen? All right. Well, zoom. Hey, Ball, are you still here? Another car. Oh boy, that thing really dumped, didn't it? 16, now it's back to 10. Ooh, that ain't good. Not good at all. Cool, man. Yes, it's slow now. Anything else you want to, another one you want me to look at, analyze, just shout them out, man. I'm just sitting back in my chair right now, not actively trading right at the moment. Been going all day, all morning. See where the band is. No, not the Steve Miller band, but the stock. Wow, this thing could shoot up a little bit higher. I might cancel that put order because it's not looking like it's coming down right this second. He's tracking by CRDF. Yeah, man. No, I was just saying about that's one we talked about a little bit ago. About your MCTR IPO yesterday. Boy, that thing took a dump, man. 16 and now it's 10. Yeah, I'm not trading the CRDF. I pulled back. I forgot what that one was, like a $2 stock, but could go to 7 or something. What was it? Or no, yeah, it was 6. Oh yeah, we talked about it at 7 or 8, and now it's 10. Holy moly, man! Ain't no joke. 20 million afloat, 12 million today. So obviously, haven't traded the entire float. Average volume is 714. Yeah, it's just nuts, man. What's that thing got options on it? That's crazy though. I love those ones. I'm just so tied up right now. I hate getting like this. I'm going a little crazy the last like 2 or 3 weeks, trading wise, leveraging, and so now I'm down a little bit, and so I'm just down to like nibbles until we get a market pop. All right, sell a few things off, but yeah, it ain't doing too hot today. Well, today's all right, but I mean, just overall, anyway, I'm just here talking to myself, but it's all right. Presentation, colorectal cancer, but I wonder what they said in the presentation. I used to look at it every day or every couple of days, and I haven't done it in a while. There's a biotech ETF calendar, and it tells like when these companies, any kind of pharmaceutical company, what they're working on, your kidney, heart, whatever drugs they're developing, when their presentations were, when they're expected to release the FDA news, get phase 1 decisions, 2, 3 decisions, etc. I gotta find it. But yeah, it's boy, look at this one. I mean, I know everybody and their brother-in-law's on it. Did you did get some though? Remember, look at this thing though. I mean, it's just been flatlined for almost 3 years. Look at this. But see, these are splits here. See the green? So that's a 425 one split. That was a 1 to 6 split. And these are reverse splits, people. That was a 1 to 6. That was back in 2013. Let's keep on going. This thing's majorly diluted. So I count 1. So they've been around, companies have been around since what, 04, 03, 04, let's call it. It's been around 16 years at 1, 2, 3 splits. You know what? I tell you, if I sold it, I would have loaded the boat on that CRDF. I swear, did I not? Maybe I didn't pull it up. I just looked at it on my chart. Man, I tell you what, if I had known that, I would have got about 1,000. Well, I would have got like about 20 of the 12.50 calls for 5 cents. They went as high as 95 cents. See, I didn't pull up the options on it. I was just looking at the stock itself, and you had said about the they're doing their presentation there at the conference. Man, I want to see a link of what they said about it, but they curing colon cancer or what? Look at that. All right, so where was the lows this morning? It was at go to the 5 minute. The low was 568 this morning. 568 thereabouts. That's close enough. 568 was the low. 588. Maybe that's what the 588. I was going to say the name down there. So 588. 75. We only got them. 750s. 10 cents at 588. Hey, you might have paid 15 cents for me. I wouldn't have think they would have been much more than that. Now those suckers, they're cashing out. They're worth $2.30 a pop now. Good night. Talking about making a killing. Yep, and that's the thing. It's just being patient, waiting, finding the right one. And again, I wish I saw this earlier. I saw it on my scan, or you brought it up first. One of the two. I think I saw it on my scan over here, and I pulled it up, and it was up here about. Well, it was up about what was $8 already at that time, right around there. That was what it was about 45 minutes ago, an hour ago. And I'm like, yeah. And then you mentioned about the being at the healthcare conference and whatnot. So look at this big top and tail here, though. Look at this right here. You can see it's getting toppy. Look at these top ones, right? Right here. Boom. Look at that one. Boom. Right here. This thing's about to roll over here, in my opinion. See those tops? You weren't getting those long. In other words, it will go right up, and then they just buy it right there and continue. Little indecision candle there. Yeah, that's right. But it is putting in higher highs and higher lows, which is bullish, but I think it's getting ready to roll over here. Watch for a pullback to 873. I'm going to 873. Again, I'm no position. Or maybe not. I don't know. What do I know? Jeez. We're getting up there. How much we at now? 90 on the RSI. 90. I just want to see what they said. I mean, they're a colorectal cancer company developing some drug or whatever. So, like, what are they? And they're not even in phase 1, apparently. I don't know. I missed the boat on that one, man. It sucks, but you know, tomorrow's another day, another dollar, and there'll be another one tomorrow. Here's something going a little crazy. Not much. Well, 1 million shares traded. Very thin. Doesn't do much. Some recent IPO or a SPAC. It's a SPAC, the IPOC. Oh, yeah. This is that newer SPAC. So they must be getting ready to acquire the company because these are just shell companies. So they don't make no money. They don't have no products. They don't have no revenues. They are listed solely for the purpose of acquiring another company. In other words, you know, these SPACs, they don't have any revenues. All right. It's not like, hey, I sell tennis shoes and, you know, I sold 10 million tennis shoes last year. And this year I sold 50 million and, you know, we grew 500% in sales. Like, they haven't sold anything. They're easier to come to market, and their whole purpose is to buy up other companies. What companies, they don't get too specific on that, and they don't have to. So that's why a lot of people are getting into all these SPACs now. Tillman Fertitta, who owns the Houston Rockets NBA team and like hundreds of restaurants all over the country, big businessman. I mean, he's worth like $3 billion or something. He just filed for his third SPAC IPO tonight or last night or this morning. That's going to be coming out here in the next few weeks or so. His third one, it's LCA, right, is the first one. I actually own that, which is doing nicely. And then it's like, I don't know, what's the server? Was it LCA.U or something? I don't know. .U? Have to look it up. But crazy. But that's what this IPO, IPOC thing is. So I wonder if they're getting ready. They announced that they're getting ready to make an acquisition because that's what it's all about. So they raise money from investors, you know, retail and, you know, other private investors come to market. Or excuse me, let me. I take that back. I don't think they raise any money from private investors. I have to double check it. I don't believe so. It's just, you know, this is me. This, you know, is people that are established in the business community that have done or experienced and have been CEOs or, you know what they're doing because nobody's. If you or I went to say we're going to file a SPAC, no one's going to. You know, we don't have no revenue, we don't make no products, we don't have a service. Well, no one's going to give us a dime. But these are established people, so that's how they get the credibility and investors pile in and pay for it. So that's where it comes from. I was typing out some the other day. I said, Spackapalooza. It's going apeshit this year. AMWL. Still holding that VWAP is holding it down there. Beat Turtle Ham? No, that's the biotelmetrics. Wow. So, here, that's what I want to look up. Turtle Beach. Anybody watch the Sony event yesterday? Announced the new PlayStation 5. Of course, we all know it's been coming out. I've been in them for a while. So $4.99 for the one with a disc, and $3.99 for the one without a disc, and you have to download. And this will be the last console that Sony makes that has a disc drive in it. For you guys still here, I appreciate you staying, and click that subscribe button, and if you liked what you saw, give it a thumbs up and hit the bell notification, and you'll be notified when I go live next time. What else do I want to look at here? There's Sony. So, who's going to go wait in line for 12 hours to get a Sony PlayStation? Anybody? Yeah. I'd wait in line for an hour or something like that, but, camping out overnight and all that crap, no. But I signed up to order one online, to pre-order it, but I haven't heard back if I've been selected or not. And, you have to have your ID and all that. But, we'll see. If they allow me to pre-order, just because you sign up don't mean you can pre-order. They're just going to pick people at random. I don't know how many they're picking. Not many. 20,000? I don't know. But then you can, if you get selected, you can pre-order one. But it's just because you sign up don't mean that you will be able to. Anyway, just throwing that out there. Play some Madden every now and then. Mostly I'm on the here doing my stocks all the time, man. I mean, if I play a video game, a weekend, got a little downtime, maybe an hour, half an hour or so. That's about it. And then honestly, I'm done with it. It's like, I got to do something else. I want to make some money or go outside or do something. We got some nice movers today, though, huh? I mean, you had the Amwell IPO. Yeah, it's kind of a dud. But, I mean, Tesla, you had Penn National, Apple that banned stock, AOS, CRDF, the SPY, UVIX, the inverse is giving you. I mean, what a day. What a day. I mean, NVIDIA. Look at NVIDIA, would you? What's NVIDIA at now? Actually, that's a nice sort of rebound. They were down much more than that, weren't they? Yeah, they were down. I thought so. Pre-market 477. They bounced all the way back up to 503. But again, this NVIDIA, this is just if you, again, I'm not making recommendations, not a financial professional, but I like this dip if to buy some. I don't own it anymore. And the calls on this thing are just so expensive. I mean, might as well just own the stock. But it does move around a lot. But, this thing's just in all these next-gen consoles and just continue to move higher, in my opinion. I wouldn't be surprised a year from now, 18 months from now, we look back and you say, remember that variable stocks Unhinged? And he was talking about it's going to be $1,000 and it was $587. Well, now it's $1,100. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, people are dropping off here. We had about 12, 15 people, and now we're down to 5. Tell me what you want. What y'all looking at? Give me a little update there real quick. And nothing. I'm not trading anything actively right this minute. Yeah, I was made a nice little rebound. A container store. Wow, look at that one. Excuse me. Oh boy, stretching out. check on Dunkin' Donuts. They're going down with the market today as well. Look at McDonald's, fake meat. I tell you what, if Apple gets down below 100, I might pick up some more. I mean, we're sitting right here on this shelf, but again, sitting right here on the 50-day moving average on the daily. But yeah, we get below this. When it's right at 110, but I say we get down here to 100. We get a little dip down there to the mid to low 90s. I'll be buying on that way down there. That would really have to take another drop. So you're talking another, 15%. You kidding me? Remember we were talking about the LCA, the SPAC that what's the name? Tillman Fertitta owns. That I was talking about a little bit ago. So I had the option on the Lancadia holding suit. He just came out with a third one. So total 5. That's a 2250. Well, I wonder if something's putting on tomorrow. The 2250 is for tomorrow. I just bought worth a shot. Someone, I just sold one of my calls. It's, I was down on it, and I sold for $5, and the order just went through. Yeah, I can't believe it's fall time already. Unless you guys want to talk about anything specific, there's one of you here. We can talk. Look up a stock. You want me to analyze something? Take a look at the stock you want me to look at. Let me know. Otherwise, and I'm probably going to hang it up here shortly. But let me know. Don't forget to come and give me a thumbs up. Subscribe and click the bell notification, and you'll be alerted to when I upload new content. I've been doing this more often, guys, and I appreciate it, man. This Amwell is just getting hammered, man. Where's CRDF at now? CRDF. Continuing. Wow. Unbelievable. I see these all the time. It's just, I just want to know what they said at their conference, that's all. Oh, excuse me. GDOT. So all the payment companies are back up today. There's GDOT. Let's look at Square. Square. PayPal. Making a nice little curl there. I like it. What are you guys looking at right now? You guys trading anything? What's on your radar? Well, yeah, we can check earnings for next week, see what's coming up, maybe get some cheap plays. What do you guys want to do? I've been in for about 5 hours. I don't know how some of these guys stream 8 hours a day. I can't do it. Like I said, I got up at 3 o'clock this morning and started. Appreciate the new people trickling in. A little slow right now. We've been trading and analyzing, discussing lots of stocks and options, things going on. If you're just coming in for the Amwell IPO, didn't go so well. IPO at 18, opened at 25.50, went to 25.90, and it's just kind of taking a dump right now. So not much to write home about there on that front. However, if you take a look at Band, that was a nice little ripper. Still continuing to move higher here. a beauty, man. I like it. Simple VWAP tap and continuation right there. I gotta do this again. I just did it, and I didn't save it in the right spot, so I gotta do that again. I apologize. Here, we'll be all right. Dun, 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 dun. No, not arrow. I want that as call it trend line is what I call it. How about that? There you go. And then there it is, trend line, or nope, that's over here, right? Yeah, trend line. There we go. No, that's not it. I can tell I'm getting sleepy because I'm starting to like repeat myself. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. Any last minute questions? But if not, I want to thank everybody for stopping by. Hit that like button on your way out. And yeah, stop by next time. I'll be doing this a lot more often. And yeah, have a good afternoon. I may be back on, but probably not. It's almost 2 o'clock. So good luck, everybody. And come back again. Appreciate it. Hit the like button on the way out. And I'll catch you guys next time.